biogeochemical cycle is the process by which elements, compounds move through the biosphere, lithosphere, atmosphere, and hydrosphere. The cycling of these elements or compounds is necessary for the survival of life. Biogeochemical cycle refers not only to the oxygen cycle, but it also pertains to any of the natural pathways by which essential elements of living matter are circulated. The term biogeochemical is a contraction that refers to the consideration the biological, geological, and chemical aspects of each cycle. The most important biogeochemical cycles are the carbon cycle, water cycle, and the nitrogen cycle. The carbon cycle, water cycle, and nitrogen cycle are the process by which carbon, water, and nitrogen moves between the Earth's surface and the atmosphere. They play a significant role because they help to regulate the Earth's climate and support the biosphere.
Air pollution consists of chemicals or particles in the air that can harm the health of the humans, animals, and plants. It also damages buildings. Pollution enters the Earth's atmosphere in many different ways. Most air pollution is created by people, taking the form of emissions from factories, cars, planes, or aerosol cans. These man-made sources of pollution are called anthropogenic sources.
For over a century, scientists have been concerned that as the concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere increases, so will the planet's capacity to retain heat. The anthropogenic global warming theory explains that today's long-term increase in the average temperature of Earth's atmosphere is an effect of human industry and agriculture. Greenhouse gases are made up of molecules that absorb electromagnetic radiation, such as the light reflecting from the planet's surface and emit it as heat. These gases include methane, carbon dioxide, water, and nitrous oxide. Products for household cleaning and maintenance, personal care or hobbies, central heating and cooling systems and humidification devices, and excess moisture are just some of the sources of interpollution that increases gases or particles into the air are just primary source of indoor quality problems.
Invasive species can spread because of air pollution in several ways. Pollutants, for instance, can harm native plant populations, rendering them more open to invasion by exotic species. Pollutants can also modify ecosystems' chemistry and structure, creating new habitats that are more hospitable to non-native species. Furthermore, invasive species seeds and other propagules may travel great distances thanks to air pollution, which increases the possibility that they will colonize new places. One of the invasive species that can be found in the air is the European starling. European starlings form huge flocks, many times with more than 3,000 birds. When a flock this size feeds on fruit and grains, it can cause several damage to a farm. These birds are also aggressive, fighting with native species over food and territory.
Air pollution can have various effects on the epigenetics of exposed individuals. Epigenetics is the study of how your behaviors and environment can cause changes that affect the way your genes work. Epigenetic changes are modifications to DNA that regulate whether your genes are turned on or off. Air pollution exposure has been linked to changes in DNA methylation, histone modifications, and microRNA expression, all of which can affect gene regulation. Recent study shows that exposure to traffic-related air pollution in utero and during childhood were associated with increased methylation in genes related to lung function, increased the risk of lung function-related diseases such as COPD or asthma.